Hello, my name is Dr. James Lebret, and I am an internist and lifestyle medicine physician. I'm making these videos to help you on your path to health. Lifestyle medicine is a branch of medicine that uses nutrition, exercise, sleep, and stress reduction to help either halt or reverse chronic diseases like high blood pressure, diabetes, etc. Chronic diseases are the cornerstone for most heart attacks, strokes, cancer, and other deaths. So it's incredibly important that we focus on being able to modify our lifestyle in the best ways possible. So really quick, I'm going to shoot your way the top resources, and then I'm going to expand on those a little bit more. The rest of the video is going to start with a success story and then go into the different lifestyle domains, such as nutrition, exercise, sleep, and stress, with a North Star statement on each, and then I'll give you some resources. They're not the only resources, but I've curated them to take out some of the decision fatigue. So with that, starting with nutrition, eat whole foods, all plants. Next is exercise, strength, conditioning, and flexibility. Next is sleep, 7 to 9 hours, uninterrupted and early to bed. And then finally, de-stressing, find time to decompress daily, preferably definitely without substances. So let's get into the success story, and then we'll get into the different domains. Edward saw me in about 2.5 years ago now. He was 239 pounds. He was drinking about 4 vodkas a night. He had diabetes. He had hypertension. He was ready for a change. We co-constructed a program that, was possible for him, and we put this into play. He started feeling better within the first week, and then over the next, I'd say 21 months, he dropped 47 pounds, 6 loops off his belt, was starting to cook for himself, drinking only 1 vodka a night, and had reversed his diabetes and blood pressure. That's right, reversed it. He is off medications for more than 6 months and is not showing signs of high blood sugar or high blood pressure. It is possible. That was not told to me in med school, but I saw it with my own eyes. I've also seen it with 59 others who I helped in a program devoted to hypertension, and many, many others in the relationships that I have as a primary care provider. So let's go into nutrition. Our North Star statement is eat whole food, all plants, paraphrased from Michael Pollan. What is a plant food? It's whole grains, fruits, nuts, seeds, beans, legumes, lots there. You will get enough protein if you only eat those foods. What is a whole food? A whole food is a food that a 9-year-old could draw, or that you know how it got to your plate, right? So something that is not a chemical name. Go through some resources now. Number one, if you are eating no animal products, you will need to supplement, very simple, with vitamin B12 and vitamin D. Vitamin B12 is 1,000 micrograms to 2,000 micrograms sprayed under your tongue each day. Vitamin D3, it's cholecalciferol, you want about 10,000 international units per week. I'm going to go through 4 other groups of 2 recommendations each. So apps. The first app I recommend is the Daily Dozen by Michael Greger. It's a checklist that helps you to prioritize the most nutritionally dense foods to eat each day. It's great when going to the fridge or going out to eat. The second is Chronometer. That is an app that can track over 82 micronutrients. Put in what you've eaten and it'll tell you if you have any gaps. Second, books. Undo It by Dean Ornish is fantastic. He really has a similar approach to the way I do, and is really somebody who influenced me greatly on how to set up a lifestyle program. Read it. It's almost a intensive therapeutic lifestyle change seminar in itself. How Not to Die by Michael Greger is the book that convinced me. There are mountains of scientific evidence there for eating whole foods and plant-based foods. Cookbooks. The Modern Flexitarian, I love recommending to individuals who are thinking about making a change to being more plant-based, because the meals can flex to meat, fish, or completely plant-based. Also, the How Not to Die cookbook is a very popular one in my family. And finally, movies. These are probably the best for convincing you or your loved ones that this is a healthy way to go. One movie is Game Changers, which has a lot of triumph narratives, a lot of athletes, some famous individuals like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jackie Chan talking about the benefits of a whole food plant-based diet. And then finally, Forks Over Knives, which traces two scientists as they found their way to a convergence on a whole food plant-based diet as the main diet to help with longevity, to help reduce chronic disease. So I'll also just finally name some diets that fit the bill of a whole food plant-based diet, aside from WFPB itself: vegetarian, vegan, Mediterranean, and Dean Ornish's diet are, in my book, the top diets that fit this eating pattern. Next, I want to take us to exercise. So our North Star statement is strength, endurance, and flexibility. That basically boils down to weights for strength, some kind of cardio such as running for endurance, and then flexibility such as yoga to round that out. You want about 150 minutes a week. I recommend breaking that into 5 days a week, 30 minutes per day. You can do strength or cardio every other day. So Monday strength, Tuesday cardio, Wednesday strength, and so on. There's many, many other exercise types. This is just the most efficient path to health. Some of the resources that I love: Nike Training Club, hundreds of exercises, covers the gamut of strength, endurance, and flexibility. Also, you can select for the time that you have and equipment, no equipment exercises. Each workout has a warm-up, the exercise, and the cool down. Similarly, Beachbody has all of these same qualities. It just includes trainers and programs, makes it very fun. You probably want to consume that on a tablet rather than on an app itself. That's exercise. Next, I want to take us to sleep. So again, our North Star statement is 7 to 9 hours, uninterrupted, and early to bed. A great resource to use if your schedule has gotten off track is Time Shifter. It's really for jet lag. It's an app, but it tells you when to be exposed to light, when to nap, when to sleep, when to have coffee, and when to use melatonin, if at all, in a way that really, really works. So use it on your next trip, use it the next time your schedule is off. And one note, never need more than 1 milligram of melatonin. If you're having a lot of early waking, if you're having trouble getting to sleep, it might be time to see a clinician or to keep a sleep diary to see what is affecting you. Finally, I want to talk about stress. It is perhaps the most important of the lifestyle domains because it really tends to be upstream of diet, exercise, and sleep. When stress is there, the rest of those domains suffer. So our North Star statement is to de-stress, make time for de-stressing every day, and do not use substances to cope. So this can look like the following resources: a meditation, such as the Headspace app. Mindfulness-based meditation is popular. It is very effective for everything from chronic pain to psychological flexibility to coping with grief. Very good evidence there. Highly recommend, any mindfulness-based program. Dr. Judd has several that are very good. One is Unwinding Anxiety. The other is Eat Right Now for more focused mindfulness type resources. And finally, there's talk therapy, whether it's psychodynamic, relational, trauma informed. Everyone deserves a therapist, somebody to mirror you, show you where you're at, and really help you do the ground breaking work that can help you in really all domains. So these are the resources. Again, they're not every resource, but wanted to give you a quick overview They will help you. I urge you to commit to trying one of these resources today in nutrition, exercise, sleep, stress, wherever you need it most, so that it can support you on your journey towards health.